Feels weird talking about Injustice 2 right now because I just made a video titled My Final Thoughts on Injustice 2. Guess that makes me a big fat liar, but hear me out. I didn't expect them to show the DLC characters this fast. I don't know why I didn't expect it. They did the same thing with Mortal Kombat X where they showed the DLC characters way before the game even came out. So really, I'm not a liar. I'm more of an idiot with Alzheimer's than a liar. Anyways, enough talking shit about myself. There is so much else to talk shit about. Actually, one last thing before I start talking shit about this trailer. There's gonna be an announcement / channel update near the end of this video, so stick around if you are interested in hearing it. So NRS decided to show 3 of the 9 DLC characters that are gonna be added to Mortal Kombat Injustice 2. I expected them to be announced on their Watchtower stream where all the cringiness happens, but they decided to announce them early with a YouTube video, and I can't even begin to express my happiness. I'm really happy about not having to sit through an hour-long stream of cringiness to figure out that Redhood, Starfire, and a shitty black and blue statue are the first wave of DLC for Injustice 2, guests among us. Everybody, their mothers, cats, dogs, and a whale in the sea asked for Redhood to be in the game, so I can't even begin to express to you how happy I am that he is in. Maybe now people can stop asking for him and we can move on to characters like John Constantine. NRS, please. He looks fine, to be honest. He always looked good. A guy wearing a red helmet carrying 2 guns. Yup, you really can't screw up his design, even if you wanted to. I'm really interested to see what kind of gear they give him though. But what interests me the most is his playstyle. He's an up-close fighter in the comics, isn't he? I hope he isn't a zoner, because having another zoner in the game that uses guns would be kinda boring, to be honest. Starfire, every Teen Titans young viewer's crush. Cause honestly, who else are you gonna have a crush on in Teen Titans? A witch that's paler than a redneck's ass? Robin would be your second best choice, but the guy keeps complaining and bitching about everything. Wait, that kinda reminds me of someone I know. Anyways, her design actually looks pretty damn cool. I love the half flaming hair she's got going on. She also looks a lot scarier than I remember her. Wasn't she like the nicest person on Teen Titans? What happened to her? Someone must have pissed in her cornflakes to get her this angry. I know I'd have a permanent angry face if someone did that to me. I left the best for last, and by best I mean the shittiest looking of them all. What the fuck is this? Who are you? What are you? Can someone please explain to me why they went with the shitty generic looking statue design for Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat X? What is going on here? How can a 2003 Scorpion Injustice design look 10 times better than a 2017 Sub-Zero Injustice design? Did they replace their entire artist team overnight? Because the people who designed these badass looking characters sure as hell didn't design this black and blue silhouette and called it Sub-Zero. So, I repeat my question to you, Demon. What are you? You see, this is why we need John Constantine in this game. Who else is gonna send a hideous demon like that back to hell where it came from? If there was ever an argument to be made for why John Constantine needs to be in this game, it's this one. But at least they gave him original weapons. I gotta give credit where credit is due. I don't know anybody who is a ninja who's got 2 swords. I just can't think of any character who also carries 2 swords and was a guest character in an Injustice game. But for some reason the color yellow is in the back of my head. I don't know why. Must be one of those weird things you get sometimes. I joke a lot, but I am upset about this one. They seriously couldn't come up with a better design for him? Forget about better. Decent design at least. This is shameful. Just shameful. Looking at one of the world's most iconic ninja characters turned into a cooler version of a shitty statue costume used to raise money for tournaments disgusts me. He looks like a rip-off figurine you'd buy at a shady toy store you find around a dark alley. You'd probably never find a toy store around a dark alley, but neither will you ever find a shitty looking toy like this one. I'm sorry if you like his design. At the end it's just a matter of opinion, but I hate it. The sight of it burns my eyes, and when you make a character who's all about ice, burn, you know you fucked up somewhere. I like Sub-Zero a lot. It saddens me to see him like this. I'm not upset about Sub-Zero being the guest character for Injustice 2. I knew he'd be the guest character for Injustice 2 day 1, because I'm not completely retarded. Scorpion was the guest character for Injustice 1, so just use logic and think for yourself. Who else in MK is as iconic and recognizable as Scorpion? Yup, you've got it. Last thing I want to talk about is the silhouettes in the background. There are 6 characters left for DLC, and we see their silhouettes. I'm not gonna speculate on who they are based on that and tell you, oh, that's Raiden. Oh no, guess who that is? That's Black Manta. Because it's kinda obvious that's who NRS wants you to think they are. But what I am gonna do is tell you that MKX had 4 guest characters out of 8 DLC characters. So how much guest characters do you think they'll have out of 9 in Injustice 2? I honestly don't know. They've proven time and time again that guest characters do well, so they could have more guest characters this time around, or maybe they want to focus on putting as much DC characters as possible. But I can guarantee that there will at least be another DLC character. And that's not because I see a Raiden silhouette in the background, that's because I use logic. Guest characters always do well. They had 4 in MKX, so logically they'll have at least 2, if not more, in this game. These were my thoughts about Fighter Pack 1. What did you think? Do you like the 3 DLC characters shown? If so, which one do you like the most in terms of design? Also, who do you think will be the 6 DLC characters left? Now time for the announcement. I'm working on a new type of video for you guys, one I haven't done before. Well, I sorta did it before, but wasn't very happy with it. Now, however, I think I found the right balance to where I'm happy with it, and I think it'll be entertaining for you guys as well. It'll also involve face cam, so if anybody is interested in seeing my ugly mug, check out tomorrow's video, or the day after tomorrow's video, or the day after tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. Look, point is, it's gonna be out real soon. I hope you'll give it a chance, and I expect you all to give me your honest opinions as you always do. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, stay awesome.
When I close my